Scarecrow, a ghost of the night fighting for freedom and justice against an army that fears his name. The Scarecrow. In tattered clothes, he rides from the marsh to the coast to help the poor pay the taxes of a ruthless king. Bold, brave, fearless. He's the Scarecrow of Romney Marsh on This Wonderful World of Disney, coming up next. And now we present the Scarecrow of Romney Marsh.
Scarecrow, Scarecrow, the soldiers of the king fear his name. Scarecrow. On the southern coast of England, there's a legend people tell of days long ago when the great Scarecrow would ride from the jaws of hell and laugh with a fiendish yell. With his clothes all torn and tattered, through the black of night he'd ride. From the marsh to the coast like a demon ghost, he'd show his face and hide. And he'd laugh till he split his hide. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, Scarecrow. The soldiers of the king feared his name. Scarecrow, 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 Scarecrow. The country folks all loved him just the same. Scarecrow. He would always help the farmer when there was no gold to bring. He'd find a way for the poor to pay the taxes of the king. Scarecrow, every man would sing. So the king told all his soldiers, hang him high or hang him low, but never return till the day I learn he's gone in flames below. Or you'll hang with the great Scarecrow. Scarecrow, 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 Scarecrow. The soldiers of the king feared his name. Scarecrow, 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 Scarecrow. The country folk all loved him just the same. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, Scarecrow.
Load up and away, lads. We'll tweak King George's nose.
Hurry, hurry, or I lose his eye.
Come on.
He gives me the shudders.
Do what he says.
Keep your eyes stretched to the revenue men will stretch our necks.
Nothing from the castle, Scarecrow. All clear. That's the whole cargo, Monsieur Scarecrow.
Your payment, Captain.
Horsemen on the sea road, Scarecrow! Excise men!
There's the lights and go. You all know your orders. Handspike, curlew, follow me.
It's him! The Scarecrow! After him! There's nobody hiding in here, sir.
We headed them this way. They must be around somewhere. They've vanished. What are they, ghosts?
No, no, they were real enough, sir. But where the devil are they?
Search the place again. All right, men. We'll give it up. There's nobody here.
They're gone. They're miles away from where our lads should be by now. Light the lantern.
The reward for your capture they're after, sir. Not the contraband we landed.
John, give us 5 minutes start. If you don't hear any shooting, then you two can go on your way.
When's our next run?
Thursday night. The orders will go out tonight.
How?
By my Lord Bishop's coach, his poor lordship. How he'd hate it if only he knew. 5 minutes, John, remember.
Good night, Master John.
Good night, sir.
Lord. I can't understand why you'd allow riffraff like this in your coach.
Christian charity knows no social barriers, my dear General. The man seemed ill and tired and asked my help.
General Pugh's right, though, my lord. You take chances. And the marsh abounds with the gentlemen at night.
Gentlemen?
Well, that's what they call the smugglers in these parts, sir.
Heck of scoundrels, I give them gentlemen. Got my briefing here from the War Office and Customs and Excise. He plans to smash these gentlemen, my lord.
Well, the whole countryside protects them, General. Their friends are everywhere. I don't envy you your task.
No, I relish it. The law enforcement's been too slack down here. You'll see a change, I promise you.
Douse the lanterns. Take the card out. And hurry yourself. First of you into the house. Scarecrow's orders. Thursday's our next run, lads. 15 pack ponies and 20 men. No firearms to be carried.
I don't hold with that. The excise men will be on. Why shouldn't we be?
Because if they kill one of us, that ain't murder under the law. But if you kill one of them, you hang. Scarecrow's right. Only he goes armed. Except when there's something special on.
Yeah, well, he doesn't trust us, that's all.
Who says?
Well, who's ever even spoken to him? If he trusted us, he'd tell us who he is.
With that price on his head. So you can whisper his name in the inn and some other loudmouth can spread the word and put a rope around his neck.
Ah, he shares the booty with his equal, don't he? Bless him. We were poor as mice till he came. You too, Ben Davis.
Right. The first time in your life that your farm ain't behind with the taxes. And that's his doing.
All right. I'm his man like you, aren't I? It's just that
come on home. Good night, Mother Hathaway.
Good night.
Hold there in the king's name! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
stopping?
We're looking for a... Sir! General, sir!
Well, what are you looking for, Sergeant?
An escaped prisoner, sir. Convicted for preaching treason. Was to be hanged at Dover in the morning, but he got away, sir.
Treason?
Yeah, an American. From the colonies, my lord.
You, there.
There he is!
Gentry, over there! Start right bucket!
I'm trying to be corporal, but he can't be far away. Try over there. Here you go. Come on, get up. Two of you, take the street. Up, up, up. Come on.
Mr. Brackenbury! No sign of him, Mr. Brackenbury.
No, sir.
The impertinent rogue. Sergeant, continue the search. Sir. Forward!
Help me. I'm hurt.
Who's after you, lad? The excise men?
Soldiers. Soldiers out there.
They're always harrying decent people. Lad, you're bleeding. You must go to one I think can help you. The Vicar of Dimchurch, Dr. Sin.
Sin? That's a strange name for a vicar, Mother.
He has a heart of gold, Dr. Sin. Mild and gentle as a dove, lad.
He won't hand me over to the law.
Not if you ask him for sanctuary, he won't. Not Dr. Sin. Say I sent you. I'll tell you the way to go. Avoid the road.
Here you are, Vicar.
$68 kegs of brandy, 19 bales of silk. Captain Delacroix. On Thursday, it's the Dutchman's turn to deliver. Doing well, Sexton.
Why do you go on taking these chances, Vicar? You're not getting rich on it. Since they don't know, the parish don't thank you.
Well, they can live and clothe themselves and their children and
pay the taxes in a countryside bled white by the King's Parliament, which represents them, and which buys and sells votes as if they were dealing in cattle.
You can't change the way of the world, Vicar.
No? Unjust laws can be altered as well as made by men. There's a new spirit in the world, and it's taxed out of existence, robbed of their independence by the King's government. The people must fight back how they can.
Well, men can't beat armies, sir.
Ideas can. Faith can move mountains. What we're doing here is just a pinprick, but 1,000 pinpricks put together will...
Who are you, stranger?
Gently, let's...
Dr. Sin. Mother Hathaway sent me, sir. There are troops out searching for me.
Why? What have you done? You're an American, are you not?
Yes, sir. I've been branded a traitor and sentenced to death for preaching sedition. You should know this because I asked for sanctuary.
Sedition?
That's what King George calls our wish for freedom and independence. Yes.
I can't deny you sanctuary, Mr...
Bates. Simon Bates, sir.
Mr. Bates. But it would not be safe for either of us to hide you here.
You'll give me up?
No. Mipps, take him to Mrs. Waggett's inn. My sexton will know what to say to her. She'll hide you till the coast is clear. You say nothing.
Then take this, sir. I stole it in my escape.
Stole it? Why?
I thought to get it to someone hereabouts. A man I heard about in prison. I think they call him the Scarecrow. It concerns him. I was going to trade it to him in the hope that he'd help me in return.
For all I hear, I don't think you'll find him. Many have tried and failed, Mr. Bates.
He's like the devil himself, they say. Riding the marshes like a ghost. He comes and goes, they say. Nobody knows
I'll
where.
deal with this if I can, but you must go, and quickly.
Thank you, sir. And God bless you.
Quickly. General Pugh. Dispatch of troops. Subjugate the whole marsh area. Whatever means necessary. Well, well, well.
I'm giving you fair warning, Sir Thomas. And if you're justice of the peace in these parts, you want to see justice carried out, mine or any other. And it hasn't been up to now, has it, eh?
Are you telling me my duty, sir?
I'm a blunt man. I say what's in my mind. You're the law here, and the law is being flouted. Revolutionists and smugglers walking the roads. Wasn't I robbed last night, not 10 miles from here in your district? In your parish, parson? Very well, then. You wait and see my justice.
I don't care for your manner, sir. There's a definition of a gentleman that says he's one who never wittingly gives offense. And what do you think of that, sir?
My definition of a good soldier, sir, not having had my commission bought for me by a gentlemanly father, but having made my own way in the army, is one who achieves his aim and gets results. And the end justifies the means.
Father. General? And what means do you intend to use, sir?
My son John, General.
You know that everybody has a price, young man. And for the price of freedom from the harrying of my troops, someone will come forward in the end and inform against this smuggling fellow, this Scarecrow as he calls himself. And I'll not only be using troops either.
What then, General? I must warn you, I'm afraid, that the men of this parish are sturdy, independent folk. They do not frighten easily.
And the women?
Women. Women? You'll frighten women?
I'll do whatever I think fit to achieve my purpose here. I think the women will talk when they start to lose their menfolk. The Navy needs sailors. And I've asked for the press gangs, whose job it is to get them to come and help themselves here in the King's name, and none too gently.
General Pugh.
Father,
keep
no.
out of this, Kate. Press gangs. Don't dare mention those blackguards in this house. In fact, sir, I've had all your talk I can stomach. Good day to you.
Sir Thomas? Well, what have I said wrong?
My brother was press ganged into the Navy, sir. clubbed insensible and dragged away to sea on his 18th birthday. 4 years ago.
And no word from him since. Nor can you understand my father's feelings.
I can, Miss Banks, believe me.
The Navy needs men and must get them how it can, Mr. Brackenbury. Do you deny that?
No, sir.
Then hold your tongue. Thank you for your hospitality. If I upset your father, I'm sorry for it, but I'm under orders, and orders are written to be obeyed. Madam, Dr. Sin, Master Banks, good day. Your men of the marshes have asked for rough treatment, and that's what they're going to get. The naval press gangs are on their way.
Good farming country, eh? And on a Wednesday, not a man jack to be seen at work. Why not? Come on, lads, step lively. You're in the Royal Navy. Wake up. There's Dymchurch Spire ahead. Quick, march!
This special midweek service is this. Having talked with our squire and landlord, Thomas, a 2-day public holiday has been declared in honor of the birthday of our beloved King George. Furthermore,
He vanished like a ghost.
Scarecrow, I order every able-bodied man to leave the town immediately and hide himself in the marshes. The naval press gang is on its way under orders from the garrison at Dover to take every man they can lay hands upon. Hide, if you love your wives, your freedom. What authority has this man among you to give such orders?
Stop! Listen to me! Vicar, stop them!
Let it be on their conscience. I command no man.
damage you do.
The king, my beauty. Good King George, so don't you worry. Come on, what about some more brandy?
Get out of it.
How you can afford to stock brandy like this, missus, as if I didn't know.
What do you mean?
Friends with a gentleman, eh? Maybe someone would like to go to sea. Those that don't swing on the end of General Pusey's gallows, eh, lads?
You touch me, you oaf. Next time I'll split your head.
We should have you in the Navy, missus. All right, all right. Let's take it nice and easy, eh, shipmate? Or the lady's liable to cleave out. So, nice and easy, eh?
Good day to one and all. Mrs. Waggett? Walk away, old missus.
You. Where'll we find some able-bodied men in these parts?
Oh, there ain't none, sailor.
You suppose I'd be a widow for 2 years if there was?
You folks is either born old or die young here. Unhealthy place, matey.
And it's gonna get unhealthier. When I...
Mrs. Waggett, come quick. My wife's in labor now. Hurry, please.
Well, well. A man at last. Here's one likely lad for the Navy.
Run, Richo!
All right, shipmates, tie him up. We'll see what we can coax out of him.
Go to his wife, missus. Leave this to me. Don't argue.
Yes, go to his wife. And tell her she better talk to us if he don't. Or she won't be seeing him for a long, long time.
You hit him too hard, sailor. You won't get no talking out of him. But I'll talk to you, because I knows what you want to know.
Talk, then.
Close the door, boy. Let's keep it all between friends, eh? You want to know about Scarecrow, don't you? You want to get your hands on him, don't you? Well, better you than me, sailor. Talk. Go on. Oh, I hope you catch him. I hope you catch him. I haven't always been bent and stunted like this, matey. He done that. He just stared at me. It was like I'd been struck by lightning. I seen him up on the marsh on a big grey horse.
When? Where on the marsh?
Where he meets his men on Thursday nights, below Gibbet Corner, by the gallows. He's a fiend, sailor. He's a devil.
Gibbet Corner, you say? Thursdays, you say?
Yeah, lads. You won't tell no one I told you, sailor. Well, my life won't be worth a tinker's curse. But you'll split a golden pound if you take him, eh?
If? No if about it, matey. You keep your mouth shut.
Oh, aye, shipmate.
Told you to keep your eyes and your ears open. You appear to have opened your mouth as well. The orders have already gone out for the rendezvous at Gibbet Corner tomorrow. They can hardly be changed.
Yeah, I was confused, sir. Stobbart had already threatened the lad's wife that unless he talked...
Yes, his wife. That's an added danger. With the newborn baby and her husband already taken, she might well talk. Who can blame her?
Well, what are you going to do, sir?
I don't know yet. First things first, there's a smuggling run tomorrow, and then you've set me a fine problem.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well, isn't Mrs. Hadley's problem more important? She's lost her husband. You'd only lose a shipment. Well, don't you care about her?
I don't lose my head. I keep it on my shoulders, and I suggest that you do the same. I'm going to start using mine now. You informer. Well, we'll all meet tomorrow night, as arranged, at Gibbet Corner. But listen carefully.
The Clipper was right. He is a ghost. It's fresh of blood, and it can bleed.
After
Blindfold them.
You'll hang for this, you dog. We're the king's men.
The king's vultures, sailor. Bring the powder monkey forward. You, my brave lad, are to be released and led blindfold from here to take this letter to General Pugh at Dover. The other bullies are to remain prisoners here. Off you go with him. We'll go too. Ungag the prisoners. You have bread and water. Bread without the weevil bug. Water that is pure. Better than you give the prisoners you drag aboard ship to serve the king.
You dog. If I had you and your gang aboard ship, I'd have you beaten till you died.
I've seen that too. Shout as much as you like. You're miles from anyone to hear you.
Deliver the man Hadley the press gang took to the beach at Smuggler's Cove tonight at 8 o'clock, and I will exchange my prisoners for him. Refuse me, and the king's service will be short of 6 dogs.
Does this madman think he can blackmail a crown, a law, me? You seen him?
Yes, sir. He's a devil, sir. He'll kill Petty Officer Stubbard for sure. And all of us.
Hold your tongue. Take him away. I'll hang 3 men of Dymchurch for every life this madman takes.
That won't bring the press gang back to life, sir.
No. And I'm answerable to the Admiralty for the bungling fools. Blackmail and ransom, is it? The king exchanging prisoners with a rogue. Well, I'll agree.
You'll agree, sir?
Oh, yes. I'll agree. Why not?
Sir, do you really think the General will take Joe Hadley there tonight?
We'll see if my signal comes. You take your orders from Mipps and do your part.
Please, take care tonight, sir. General Pugh's no fool.
Now, don't worry. You go with Mipps and join Sam and the others.
There's Mipps now.
Scarecrow!
What are you doing here? Who are you?
A volunteer, Scarecrow. I brought him.
Why?
To help you with your plan.
What do you know of my plan?
Only what I heard Mr. Mipps here tell a man at the inn.
Loudmouth.
Well, it was only Sam and me, Scarecrow, and it's just as well he did overhear us. We need someone to man that boat we've got. There's a revenue cutter lying just off the shore.
So I volunteered.
But you're not one of my men.
No, but I've been cooped up, hidden at that inn for so long, I'm half off my head with boredom. Whoever sails that boat past the cutter to the beach risks a hanging if he's taken. Well, I'm condemned to hang already, so why not me?
Sounds fair. Very well, come with me. Sexton, go about your business.
Stubborn fool, you'll soon see. You might just as well have talked and saved yourself a beating. Are the other men posted on all the escape routes?
Yes, sir.
Ah. There must be no mistakes tonight, Mr. Brackenbury. And I want this man, this Scarecrow, taken alive.
Yes, sir. Untie him. He doesn't need to be bound like that.
But, sir, the General...
Untie him.
Sir.
Revenue cutters covering the sea escape.
Now bring it to the wind. Steer full and by.
Aye, aye, sir. When the Scarecrow delivers the 6 naval hostages in exchange for the man Hadley, he'll bring an escort, at least as strong. And we'll take the lot.
What if the Scarecrow himself doesn't come, sir?
We'll hang the men we take publicly tomorrow unless he surrenders himself. 2 can play at the blackmail game.
Fix is it, General? Let Hadley go free or I'll blow your sergeant's brains out.
You're free to go, Hadley.
Gunman, hide in the marshes.
But, sir...
I know what I'm doing. We have him now. Surrender in the King's name! We have you surrounded! Give yourself up! General! Well, shoot him, you fool! Front break! Ready! Shot across the bows! Aim! Fire! Cease firing! Get after him, you fool! Dragoons! Forward! Forward! Follow me!
I'll get Bates! Off with you two, quick!
Now heave those barrels over the side and roll them up on the beach where it's high and dry. We have the contraband anyway, sir.
Lost the contraband. The scoundrel's clear. He tricked us, lied to me. We haven't even got his hostages.
Well, you tricked him, sir.
Tricked him? I'm the law.
The General Pugh!
Of the king feared his name. Scarecrow, Scarecrow. The country folk all loved him just the same. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, Scarecrow. imagine people tell of days long ago when the great Scarecrow would ride from the jaws of hell and laugh with a fiendish yell. With his clothes all torn and tattered, through the black of night he'd ride. From the marsh to the coast like a demon ghost, he'd show his face, then hide, and he'd laugh till he split his side. So the king told all his soldiers, hang him high or hang him low, but never return till the day I learn he's gone in flames below, or you'll hang with the great Scarecrow. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, Scarecrow. The soldiers of the king feared his name. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, Scarecrow. The country folk all loved him just the same. Scarecrow, he would always help the farmer when there was no gold to bring. He'd find a way for the poor to pay the taxes of the king. Scarecrow, every man would sing. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, the soldiers of the king feared his name. Scarecrow, 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 the country folk all loved him just the same. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, Scarecrow.
I tell you, I will not tolerate your troops burning cottages on my land.
Why not?
Because the people here are my people, General Pugh. My family have been squires of Dymchurch for 200 years.
I'm acting under orders that you're under, too, to maintain the law. You're justice of the peace.
Peace, yes. And you brought war here.
This is a war against time. Offering a reward for the capture of the Scarecrow fellow who leads this rabble has been useless.
Yes, and so will be burning, terrorizing. My people hate you.
All right. I'll make a bargain with you.
Hmm?
I'll call off my men if you'll help me try another way.
Yes? Well?
Now then. The marsh people share equally the proceeds of these smuggling runs. That's the story, is it not? So, you're the squire here. Who among your tenants has been behind in his rents and then paid up recently? Suddenly. Inexplicably, perhaps. Well?
Yes, I see what you're getting at. I'll go through my accounts.
Yes, do that. Give me the names and get the fellows round to your house for questioning. They won't suspect anything if you ask them there, and you leave them to me.
There's one that comes to mind. You might make a start with him.
Uh-huh.
Difficult fella. Bad farmer to a widower with 2 sons and an old mother he treats none too well. Ramsley's the name.
Right. He'll do for one. Send for him.
Very well. You'll be round at my house tomorrow morning. Stop this burning, do you hear?
The servant, sir.
Come in.
Sir Thomas sent for me. Joe Ramsley.
This way.
I'll show him in, William. Hello, Ramsley.
Morning, Master John. What does Sir Thomas want to see me for?
I don't know. It isn't my father anyway. Come on.
Come in.
Joe Ramsley, sir.
Morning, sir. Joseph Ramsley, North Farm, Bonington. You're not much of a farmer, are you? 3 years of bad harvests, sheep flock down to 60 head.
It's poor land, sir. I do my best.
You stayed on it. You got 6 months behind with your rent and suddenly paid it. You've been paying it ever since.
Yes, sir. Well,
How?
I've been selling off some of my sheep, sir. Sir Thomas never questioned it, sir.
No? Well, I do. I don't think you sold your sheep, Ransley. I think you're a smuggler.
Smuggler? I'm an honest man, sir.
Yes? You suddenly raised money from selling sheep? Where? To whom? Prove it with dates and bills of sale.
I don't keep no bills, sir.
Don't try lying to me, Ramsey. You're paid with smuggler's gold. You know who I'm after. The man who leads you, pays you off.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Oh, yes, you do, and I'll give you a simple choice. I'll throw you into jail on suspicion, and I'll keep you there for questioning until you rot.
Finish.
Or you'll turn King's evidence. Tell me all you know about the Scarecrow smuggling gang. Their movements, where they meet, and when. Nobody will know you talk, Ransley, but it's you or them.
I don't know nothing, sir. I swear I don't know.
You're under arrest.
No, wait, sir, wait.
Well?
I said I don't know nothing, sir, and I don't. But I may be able to find out, sir. I'd try if you'd give me a little time, sir.
I'll give you 48 hours. You'll either come forward with the names of the men you know to be in this madman's gang, these so-called gentlemen of the marshes, or you can rot in jail. Got 48 hours, Ramsey, you understand? Now get out.
Yes, sir. I'll find out all I can, sir.
You'd better.
That's what I heard, sir. And one trait is enough to get you hanged. The rest of us as well.
And there's a shipment due from France tomorrow. General Pugh is staying at your father's, you say? Your head's really in the lion's mouth, isn't it?
Oh, they don't notice me, sir. You're going to let me ride with you tomorrow night, aren't you?
No, I'm afraid not. It's too risky.
I don't see why.
I said no, and you'll obey orders. Your task is to keep your eyes on General Pugh.
What about Ransley, sir? He's under orders for tomorrow's run.
Ransley's one of my men and has to be protected. I'm going to Bonington this afternoon, see what frame of mind he's in.
Afternoon, Vicar.
Afternoon, George. Brought some things for your grandmother.
Oh, I'll tell you here, sir.
Right.
Granny, the vicar's here to see you.
Is your father about, George?
He's round the back, sir. I'll tell him you're here.
Thank you. Hello, Mrs. Ransley. Nice to see you getting about again.
Thank you, Vicar.
I brought something to cheer you up.
Oh, Vicar, you shouldn't. And to come all this way.
Oh, I've a big parish, Mrs. Ransley.
Not as big as your heart, Vicar. You're too kind.
Well, how are you? Joe and the boys looking after you properly?
Joe, my stepson looks after himself, sir. He don't care for nobody else.
Oh, that can't be true.
Whatever comforts we have here, sir, me and the boys is no thanks to him. It's because of the... You won't say I told you. I'm not supposed to tell nobody.
I'm as secret as the grave, Mrs. Ransley. You know that.
It's because of the Scarecrow and his smugglers that we ain't in debt no more. And Joe's one of them. I know it.
Surely not. That villain?
He's no villain, sir. To us poor folk. Believe me, sir, if it weren't for him, there's many hereabouts would starve. Joe would betray the Scarecrow himself. I heard him today telling the boys, making them agree to what he's going to do. They're afraid of him, sir, and I'm...
Well, Vicar, you wanted to see me?
Just to say good day to you, Ransley, and I brought these few things for your mother.
Stepmother. Time for your rest. Upstairs.
Yes, Joe. Yes, Joe, yes. I'm going. I'm going.
Can I get you a glass of brandy before you go, Vicar?
I thank you. Yes, you may indeed.
Oh, Vicar, I want to...
Take care of yourself, Mrs. Ransley.
Thank you, sir.
I'll call again.
God bless you, sir.
And you, Mrs. Ransley. Well. You're very generous with the brandy, my friend, at the price it is today.
Ah. It's a bigger price than you think.
I regret to say that a great deal of it in this parish has been smuggled in by some misguided men under the leadership of this Scarecrow fellow.
I don't know about that. Scarecrow. Why don't nobody talk about somebody else?
I'm surprised that among all the men who work for him, none has betrayed him yet.
Ah, because many of them are scared of him. That's why.
Otherwise they would betray him.
I don't know. I'll let him stay and find out. As many men don't want to spend the rest of their lives in this part. Some have no choice. But there's ways and means of getting away. Don't you forget that. I've got plans. Well, never mind. Thank you for calling, Vicar. Good health.
Well, I must get on my rounds. I've a busy afternoon ahead of me.
Oh, aye.
Good day to you, Ransley.
Good day to you. And goodbye.
I got another horse and cart, Dad.
Good. Leave it in the barn, Jim. You, George, load everything we can take on our cart, and you help him. Take it up to the old host house at Knoll Hill. I'll meet you there.
Dad, what you planning?
I'll tell you when we get to the host house. Go on, hurry. Oh. Come on, George, get on with it. Now, when we get the Bonington share of the contraband tomorrow night, we'll bring it back here. And then we'll stow our stuff on top of it, and then clear out.
Clear out?
Yeah, clear out. I got it. Away from here. And the Scarecrow, General Pugh, the lot. We'll sell the brandy bit by bit on the way to London. Then we can go where we want.
But the Scarecrow will find out.
Now, we'll be well on our way before he does. And with money in our pockets.
Dad, you can't do this.
Shut up. I tell you, I've got to. Or else Pugh will have me in jail. Come on, get on with it. What are you going to do now, sir?
Make an example of Ransley that will teach the others a lesson they won't forget in a hurry. Mutiny among the Scarecrow's men is a worse danger than the soldiers are.
Will you have to postpone tomorrow's run, then?
Oh, no, that cargo from France is too valuable for that.
Yes, but if Ransley thieves part of it, he'll make the Scarecrow look a fool to all the rest.
The government has sent an army to protect us. The army shall protect us. That's where you come in, John.
General, there's something I could do.
Why are you scowling?
I'm sorry, Kate. I was thinking about the General. He dislikes me and he thinks I'm a fool.
But he thinks everybody's a fool except himself. Why let it bother you? I think you're the nicest man I ever met.
Kate, if only I had...